And joining us now on the phone is Carl Schilling. Carl is the founder of the Advocacy Network. Carl, always good to talk to you.
Yes, Don, thanks so much. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, you too. I really appreciate that. Well, how was 2017 for the Advocacy Networks? I know that you experienced a lot of growth last year.
Yeah, no, it's a very good year. To date now, we've saved people over $8 million. That's money that would have been lost into some form of a financial victimization, some form of a bad scam, fraud, predatory sales tactic, something of that nature.
You know, it's kind of interesting as we talk about financial victimization, it's not always what we're thinking about. There's so many different aspects to that, aren't there?
It is, and this is the season, Don. This is the season because now the IRS scams will start, the phone calls. I got one myself 2 weeks ago threatening me to go to jail. They get very pushy, and unfortunately sometimes seniors and other people get caught up into this. So this is the season of the scam, and everybody just needs to be aware.
People need to realize if the IRS wants to contact you, they write you a letter. They never do call you, right?
Absolutely. And they won't email you either. So same with your banks. The banks do not email you asking you for information. So those are all kinds of fraudulent emails. They look good. They look fancy. And then there's the usual stuff, Don, that's amazing. But there's the Nigerian chain letters, and there are the Jamaican lottery, which you'd think most people say, oh, it never happened to me, but it happens more and more to a lot of people.
It's fascinating. Now, if people want to know more about the Advocacy Network and what you can do to help them, what would they do?
Well, they can call me direct, 321-947-3220. And, of course, they can go to our website and take a look at a lot of great content and things we have, www.theadvocacynet.com.
Now, we saw a massive data breach last year with Equifax. I would have to anticipate that we're going to see much more attempts at financial victimization as a result of that.
Certainly, and again, that's also done, as we've discussed, we also help people with their own financial independence, and growth in financial independence, and a lot of that has to do with credit. So we're very heavily involved in credit repair, credit restoration, and some other great services that will protect people, identity theft and some other things. So I think those are all things people need to be thinking of.
Once again, it's called the Advocacy Network. Carl Schilling is the founder. They do wonderful things at that company. Be sure and visit their website. Carl, always a pleasure having you in the program. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you, Don. Have a wonderful day.